Hello, McCourt family. I wanted to reach out to you in regard to the events of this past week. First of all of the families across the globe that have been affected by this terrible pandemic, you are in our thoughts and in our prayers. And as this moves forward and spreads across the United States and we're affected by it, you all remain in our thoughts and in our prayers moving forward. First and foremost is the health and safety of our employees and of our students and their families, which is why we're in the situation that we're in. And I'm telling you this from my home. It's tough to sit here in our homes and have to educate and have to speak to our friends and family and even students. So, moving forward, this will be the norm for a little while, for a couple of weeks, into next week and maybe the week after. And then hopefully some things will change moving forward as the weeks unfold upon us. And eventually this will be behind us and we'll be able to move forward in our regular lives. But until then, we're going to continue to educate online and provide that educational service to our students and to our families. We believe it's very, very important. Through this past week, through the transition to an online platform, I got to say that it's been very, very successful. As an administrator here, and hearing from families and hearing from teachers and hearing from Mr. Cochin and the other members of the administration, it has gone very, very well. And for that, I have to congratulate our teachers and our students doing this through the first couple days of this platform. I could not be more proud of the efforts of our staff and of our students and of our families that made sure that our students were doing their work. There were very few that did not sign in, very, very few during the week and did their work. So we're real proud of that. I want to then take a minute to challenge you looking into next week and tell you that we're going to operate in a similar platform into next week, and then we'll go from there to see what our leaders in the state say moving forward, if we have to shut down or if we can reopen again. We'll take a look at those things moving forward as we get information from our governmental leaders. And those guys are faced with a lot of issues right now as well. So we'll be praying for them. I also, moving forward, want to challenge you, like I said, to maintain the standard of education that we have here at McCourt. Your teachers are trying to do that as best they can with this new online platform, getting professional development, reading all they can online, doing all the things they can to ensure that you get a quality education this way in case we have to do it for the long haul. But from all the feedback that I've got, things are going good. We're just asking that you maintain this pace and maybe even ramp it up a little bit as we move forward. To our students that are set to graduate in May, we're going to do our best to make that happen. Right now, we're on pace to do it. I believe we can do it, and I believe you will graduate on time from Bishop McCourt, and you will be ready in the fall to go to the colleges that you're headed to, or into the military, or whatever you're going to do after you leave Bishop McCourt. And we are looking at that, and we are thinking that's our goal for you guys to get to where you need to be and to be educated. So that our education does not fall short in any way, shape, or form, so that when you get there in the fall to further your education, you haven't skipped a beat. And we think that we're going to be able to provide that. Things happen in weird ways, and I know that online learning is a large component of what happens in colleges. I see it around here in my household even right now with my own daughter that's in college, having to do all her classes online now. So this experience may benefit you down the road, and I believe it will benefit you in a lot of different ways. So we got to challenge you, we got to motivate you, we got to keep you educated. And that's the goal, not just for our seniors, but for our students in the lower grades as well. We don't want you to fall behind grade level. We want you to keep everything moving in the right direction so that when we start up school in the fall, we didn't miss a beat, and you're on grade level and where you're supposed to be in regard to your education. But again, this is going to be 1 week at a time moving forward as we watch the news and hear different things from the government. Could be back in school in a week or so, might not be. But we will be online learning during that time if we're not. So, our school has faced greater adversities throughout its 100-year time in existence. This is just another one of those things. I know that I learned through my time at Bishop McCourt. It's probably the greatest lesson that I ever learned at Bishop McCourt, is that when adversity looks us in the eye, we run right through it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. That's what we're built to do. That's what the staff is built to do. That's what our students are built to do and taught to do. And that's what we do in life. So, as we look through this, it's just another thing to motivate us and make us great all the way through. So again, I want to reach out and say thank you to our families. Thank you for working with us through these tough times. Thank you to our students. We love you. You know it. And we're really missing you right now. But one day we're going to get back to a regular day here, and we'll get to see you again in our hallways, in our classrooms, and God willing, on our playing fields. So I look forward to that. And we'll be in touch and communication again next week. Have a great day. Thank you.